Welcome to Switched On Schoolhouse, a CD-ROM-based homeschool curriculum from Alpha Omega Publications. In Switched On Schoolhouse 3rd grade math, your students will study units that cover basic elementary math topics like whole numbers, place value, measurement, shapes, and review, operations, likelihood and probability, measurement, fractions and decimals, and much more. Now let's take a look at a 3rd grade math lesson to see how concepts like these are covered. In a unit entitled Number Patterns, let's look at a lesson called Family of Facts. Most Switched On Schoolhouse lessons begin with a brief introduction and a list of objectives for the lesson. These objectives help students stay focused on important lesson content and provide parents with an effective way to measure mastery of lesson content. After this introductory material, your students then move independently through the lesson, reading the text-based instruction and utilizing the multimedia features that have been provided.
I'm sure you're part of a family, but did you know that there are families in math? With any 3 numbers, if we know one fact, then we really know 4 facts. Those 4 facts together make up a fact family. Let's start with the numbers 4, 7, and 11. You know that 4 plus 7 equals 11, but if you know that one fact, you also know that 7 plus 4 equals 11. 11 minus 7 equals 4. And you also know that 11 minus 4 equals 7. See, you start with 3 numbers. If you know one fact, it means you really know 4 facts. That's a fact family.
Auditory learners may benefit from hearing text read aloud as they follow along. To utilize this feature, students select a portion of text, right-click to select from available voices or to read the text. An effective study skill that students should be encouraged to use is highlighting. Just as one would highlight portions of text in a traditional textbook, students can highlight text in their Switched On Schoolhouse lessons. Simply select a portion of text and select a highlighter color from the choices at the top of the page. Math can be a difficult subject to teach, but Switched On Schoolhouse math courses provide text-based instruction interspersed with multimedia examples of difficult-to-grasp skills to assist parents in meeting the academic needs of even their most math-challenged students. Some lessons contain multiple sections. After reading the first section of the lesson, the student can continue on to the next section, reading the text and utilizing the included multimedia. Many lessons include small instructional videos, sometimes called tiny tutors. The teachers featured in these small video clips provide special instructions, additional information, and important tips for students.
3 dots mean that the terms continue by ones, in this instance 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 dots are like punctuation. They tell you how to read the expression. Remember what 3 dots mean.
At the end of the lesson, the student is presented with a series of questions that provide a review of lesson content. Questions are presented in a variety of formats, including matching, fill in the blank, true and false, sequencing, multiple choice, multiple select, click and place, essay questions, and many more. 85 to 90% of student work is graded instantly by the program. Answers are automatically saved as the student works through the questions, and immediate feedback is given after each question has been answered.
Correct.
If a parent has set the program to allow for multiple attempts, students will be looped back through the lesson, to answer questions that were marked wrong on the first attempt. The lesson is complete when all questions have been answered correctly or when the student has exhausted his allowed attempts on each question. The student can then return to the home page to continue through the rest of his daily assignments.